All right, everybody, welcome back to Rich Chill and Play, and we on part 3 of Detroit Become Human. So this story is kind of unfolding a little bit. We could start off with Connor. I'm kind of struggling with Connor. I didn't got Connor killed twice. I believe Connor should come back in the story. We're gonna check and see as this story progresses in part 3. But last we left off with Connor, he was in an interrogation room with a deviant at a crime scene where the deviant killed his owner due to the owner being abusive, and we was trying to get answers. We pressed the deviant too much, and the deviant not only killed himself but killed Connor as well. When we go into Cara's story, Cara seems like her story is a little bit deeper. She killed Todd, the abusive father, suffering from depression and drugs, and his wife leaving and having to take care of a child. The deviants taking his job, or not deviants, just the whole androids, the AI is taking his job. So we had to intervene, and we got the gun, and we had to kill Todd and get Alice out of there, where we kind of roamed the streets late at night until Cara had to, as you can see, get some cash, change clothes, and get a hotel room. And Marcus, we should be uncovering his story a little bit more. Carl, his owner, son, came in, was trying to steal some things, and pretty much, Carl told Marcus not to intervene, and Marcus did what he was told to do. And amidst, Carl had a unfortunate heart attack. Police came in, and son Leo pointed to Marcus and said he was the one, and Marcus was shot and killed. So now we about to dive into what happens next. So let's get it. All right. This the next day at 3 in the morning. Okay, this look like it's Marcus. Okay, corrupted mind. All systems in a low power mode defective. Okay. Okay. Opponents look like they down in his legs. Okay, corrupted audio damage. So it looks like after Marcus was shot, they threw him out in the junkyard. They got rid of him. I'm pretty sure that was Leo's doing. It wasn't no part. Carl is gone. He passed. Leo took over, blamed Marcus, and now Marcus was pretty much threw out to the trash. Okay, Mark is about to get a new leg. Man, it's crazy. Can you freaking imagine? Marcus sitting up here really rebuilding himself. Oh.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho. Find Jericho.
Find Jericho. So it seemed like the androids have a little hideout spot for the deviants called Jericho, if the android is telling the truth. This is crazy. Whoa.
Where are you going?
Man, this is crazy. I mean, okay, I gotta find an optical unit, pump regulator. I mean, they don't really suspect that these, you know what I'm saying, these avatars just to, I guess, like crawl out of there, like do what Marcus is doing, but I guess not, because Marcus is pretty much a deviant at this point, so his consciousness is on a different level right now. Okay, PB 600. What about you, big dog? Nope, not what I need. Let's check him out. Okay, we can't. They doing the most out here. I can't check him. Oh yeah, we need that. Appreciate you. Okay, audio is back. Okay, yeah, we don't need that eye, big dog.
Hello. I'm an AK-700 android.
That's what's up.
I was designed to serve you.
All right, well, let me serve me with this eye.
My
Appreciate
program
that.
has detected an anomaly. Please contact the nearest CyberLife Maintenance Center.
They got the wrong one putting itself back together. Okay. They gotta have security on this place. Ain't no way. Gotta get up out of here now. We got to climb this slope. You know what? Come to think about it, maybe they I'm noticing a lot of people don't have legs. Maybe they take the legs so they can't walk out of there. But I would think they would have a plan that a deviant can easily come put itself back together like Marcus. He about to take that out.
My name is Marcus.
Well, that was a quick little Marcus comeback. So, like I said, I could tell Marcus is about to be the one. He is about to lead the charge for this rebellion for the androids. He's sick of it. He done took all he can. Crane dumps body. We didn't see that. Dig yourself out. We didn't have to do that. Android begs to die. Oh, no, we ain't do none of that. We ain't do none of that. All right, we gotta do right by Connor, y'all. We can't we can't let him die again. Find Amanda. Where's Amanda? Amanda look like she's chilling over there. We ain't missing nothing. It's a nice place over here.
Hello, Amanda.
Connor, it's good to see you. Your predecessor was unfortunately destroyed. It knew deviants could be unpredictable, but it wasn't careful enough. I hope you won't make the same mistake.
I don't intend to.
When a Connor model is destroyed, its memory is transferred to the next one. But some data can be lost in the process. Avoid being destroyed. It would be better for you and the investigation.
I understand.
All right.
The interrogation seemed challenging. What did you think of the deviant?
I think he was
It
traumatized.
showed signs of PTSD after being abused by its owner. As if its original program had been completely replaced by new instructions.
This Lieutenant Anderson has been officially assigned to the deviancy case. What do you make of him?
I'm unsure at the moment. I'm trying to fill him out.
He's obviously not what I was expecting. But I don't have enough information yet to form a definitive opinion.
Unfortunately, we have no choice but to work with him. What do you think is the best approach?
I think we gotta adapt at this point.
I will adapt to his personality. It is in the best interest of the investigation that I avoid conflict and try to accommodate his psychology.
More and more androids show signs of deviancy. There are millions in circulation. If they become unstable, the consequences will be disastrous. You're the most advanced prototype CyberLife has ever created. If anyone can figure out what's happening, it's you.
You can count on me, Amanda.
Pick up the investigation where the previous Connor left off and put a stop to this. Hurry, Connor. There's little time.
All right, Connor, the advanced model, I guess. So I'm pretty sure Connor's gonna be faced with a choice of he's gonna either have to take him down or join the deviants eventually.
Can I help you?
I'm here to see Lieutenant Anderson.
Do you have authorization?
Yes.
Lieutenant Anderson hasn't arrived yet, but you can wait at his desk.
That's a bit. Around a little bit. What's going on this TV?
Tensions in the Arctic have reached a new level, with a Russian carrier and an American patrol boat reported to have clashed last night. Several warning shots were exchanged, apparently with no damage or casualties to either side. The Minister for Defense, Dennis Riggs, has spoken of intolerable provocation that cannot go unanswered. The countries in the region, particularly Sweden and Canada, have called for military forces to withdraw and an international conference to be held. So far, there has been no response from either Moscow or Washington. We'll keep you informed minute by minute as
It's
the situation
Miller.
develops.
Mr. Wilson. That's an empty desk. There you go.
Excuse me. Do you know what time Lieutenant Anderson usually arrives?
Depends on where he was the night before. If we're lucky, we'll see him before noon.
Thanks.
Right, let's see what's going on around here. Let's take a look at some of his case files. Analyze some of this case. Anti-Android slogans. Detroit cap. Dismantles a network of red ice dealers. Okay. More than 50 arrests throughout the country. Detroit's finest had dealt a massive blow to the city's growing red ice epidemic, with the number of high-profile dealers and suppliers now behind bars and narcotics seized with a street value of $500,000. Looks like Detective Hank was a huge player in that. This one is at the same. Okay, this is after Detective Anderson promoted to rank of lieutenant. Okay, he became the youngest lieutenant of Detroit Police Force. That's good. He's the most decorated detectives in the DPD's recent history, securing a number of high-profile arrests and serving as an integral member of the force. That's what's up. Long overdue promotion. Yep, most talented. That's what they said that they ever worked for. He's expected to rise quickly. New record seizure of red ice in Detroit. So he a red ice bandit, I see. Nearly a ton of red ice discovered in the hold of a boat after a long investigation conducted by Lieutenant Anderson of the Detroit Police Force. So he does his thing. All right, he a red ice. Good with the red ice. All right. What else we have here? What's this? Red Ice Task Force. I take it that's his crew. Canine Hair St. Bernard dog. So we know he has a dog. He's a dog guy. Let me see. Jimmy's Bar. Yep. We know he'd be at at Jimmy's Bar. That's his place. Donut guy, I see. Coffee. And Japanese maple. All right. So we learned some things about him. Seemed like a good guy, hard at work.
Hello, Lieutenant. My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
God, I saw you get shot in the head last night.
My predecessor was unfortunately destroyed, but CyberLife transferred its memory and sent me to replace it. This incident should not affect the investigation.
Oh, Jesus.
Hank, in my office.
We can continue to explore the office, but I want to listen in.
I've got 10 new cases involving androids on my desk every day. We've always had isolated incidents. Old ladies losing their android maids and that kind of crap. But now, we're getting reports of assaults and even homicide, like that guy last night. This isn't just CyberLife's problem anymore. It's now a criminal investigation, and we've got to deal with it before the shit hits the fan. I want you to investigate these cases and see if there's any link.
Why me? Why do I gotta be the one to deal with this shit? I am the least qualified cop in the country to handle this case. I know jack shit about androids, Jeffrey. I can barely change the settings on my own phone.
Everybody's overloaded. I think you're perfectly qualified for this type of investigation.
Bullshit! The truth is, nobody wants to investigate these fucking androids, and you left me holding the bag.
CyberLife sent over this android to help with the investigation. It's a state-of-the-art prototype. It'll act as your partner.
No fucking way! I don't need a partner, and certainly not this plastic prick.
Hank, you are seriously starting to piss me off. You are a police lieutenant. You are supposed to do what I say and shut your goddamn mouth.
You know what my goddamn mouth has to say to you?
Okay,
huh?
okay. I'll pretend like I didn't hear that, so I don't have to add any more pages to your disciplinary folder, because it already looks like a fucking novel. This conversation is over.
Jeffrey, Jesus Christ, why are you doing this to me? You know how much I hate these fucking things. Why are you doing this to me?
Listen, I've had just about enough of your bitching. Either you do your job or you hand in your badge. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got work to do.
He said what he said.
I'm very pleased to have joined the team. I can assure you I'll do my very
Close
best.
the door on your way out.
That's what's up. I'm at to turn Connor into a savage, y'all. This nice guy routine
Have a
ain't gonna
nice
make
day,
it.
Captain.
Man ain't gonna make it. I'm gonna have to turn Connor up a little bit. Let me check on Hank in a minute. On this table. Yep, famous Detroit painter dies. Carl. Let's see what they said about Carl. Yep. Reports death has been confirmed. Coroner described as a fatal cardiac arrest. Stressful domestic situation. Oh, he didn't say nothing about Marcus. Ears dark period. But the artist had apparently returned to work in the recent months. The governor of Detroit expressed her condolences to the family on behalf of the city, describing Manfred as one of Detroit's brightest lights. Okay. They ain't say nothing about him. Marcus. So that's interesting. All right. Let's go check on Hank. Hank over here in his feelings. Let's
It's an honor to be working with you, Lieutenant. I'm sure we'll make a great team. In any case, I'd like you to know I'm very happy to be working with you. I'm sure we'll make a great team.
me trying to hear all that.
Is there a desk anywhere I could use?
No one's using that one.
All right, bet. But you ain't down with all that talking.
You have a dog, right?
How do you know that?
The dog hair's on your chair. I like dogs. What's your dog's name?
What's it to you? Sumo. I call him Sumo.
All right, that's what's up.
Have you known Captain Fowler for long?
Yeah. Too long.
All right, so
A lot of people don't appreciate having androids around. I was wondering, is there any reason in particular you despise me?
Yeah. There is one.
you don't want to talk about. All right, well, what about this
Do you
music?
listen to Knights of the Black Death? I really like that music. It's full of energy.
You listen to heavy metal?
Well, I don't really listen to music as such, but I'd like to.
We asked him about basketball. We
You're a
start
Detroit
working.
Gears fan, right? Denton Carter scored 53% of his shots from the three-point line yesterday. Did you see the game?
That's what I was watching at the bar last night.
Oh.
All right, big dog.
If you have any files on Deviants, I'd like to take a look at them.
Terminal's on your desk. Knock yourself out.
Case file missing. disappearance victim Gordon Lopez. Case assigned, of course, Lieutenant Anderson. Let's see, involving an android. Yes. The plaintiff reports that he left his android at home as usual when he went to work. When he returned, the android was nowhere to be found, no trace of a break-in in the apartment. The android may have left the home without being ordered to. All right, so android went and did his own thing. That's what's up. This one was attacked. Victim is Charles Bell. Involving an android, the plaintiff claims that he have been attacked by AV500 model, working as a waiter in a Fast Coney Dogs restaurant chain. The plaintiff claimed the android launched at him unexpectedly and attempted to strangle the man. Before leaving the scene, the android remains at large. Okay. So now we got Sarah Conwall. Plaintiff claims to have been attacked by her android AP700. The android also trashed several rooms in the house before taking flight. Taking flight? They can fly? That's an AP series? These some different series right here. All right. WR series. Floyd Mills, he's the victim. Plaintiff, the manager of the Eden Club, reported the unexplained disappearance of a sex android. The android disappeared after accompanying a customer to his home and never returned to the club. All right. And this one is solved. I think this is the one we did. Famous painter. Oh, okay, this is Carl. This is the one with Marcus. Victim was Leo. His police report talking about attempted murder. That's not the case. We know that. Famous painter Carl was dead in his home following an altercation between his android and his son. The latter's witness statement attests to the android behaving violently. That's not true. The android is thought to be a prototype, unknown model and serial number, and was destroyed at the scene by attending officers. I don't know where Carl got this android from, being an unknown model and serial number. That's interesting. Here go Carl, y'all. Tied homicide. The victim body was found by a friend who came by to say hello. He immediately called the emergency services, who recorded death by gunshot wound. The murder weapon may have belonged to the victim. His android AX400 was not found on the scene and is the main suspect. No mention of the daughter. That's crazy. All right, we're gonna scan these files.
243 files. First dates back 9 months.
These androids waking
It
up.
all started in Detroit and quickly spread across the country. An AX400 is reported to have murdered a man last night. That could be a good starting point for our investigation.
All right, I'm gonna investigate the car murder. Hank, you're gonna have to cut this out, man. We got stuff to do. Okay.
You shouldn't let your personal situation hamper the investigation, Lieutenant.
You don't know what the hell you're talking about. So why don't you just run your program and shut the fuck up?
I've been assigned this mission, Lieutenant. I didn't come here to wait until you feel like working.
This kind of different.
Listen, asshole. If it was up to me, I'd throw the lot of you in a dumpster and set a match to it. So stop pissing me off. Or things are gonna get nasty.
Lieutenant? I'm sorry to disturb you. I have some information on the AX400 that killed the guy last night. It's been sighted in the Ravendale district.
I'm on it.
Hank, we can either work this case or what. But Connor ain't gonna be that nice guy anymore. It is what it is. All right. Let me see. Make sure we didn't miss. So we could have did more in the garden. We found Amanda. Hank arrives. We explored the station a little bit. We read about the famous painter. We explored Hank's desk. This led to Hank got a lead. I don't know what this one could have been when Hank was mad. All right. So we back with Carl and Alice. Had them a good night's sleep at the hotel. So I wonder, you remember the guy at the dumpster? He pretty much transmitted some information to Carl that he said that can help them as a place to go. I'm wondering if that place is Jericho. And I'm wondering if they'll be accepting to Alice coming there because she's not an android. So it's going to be interesting. All right, we got to start figuring out what our next move going to be.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to wake you.
So it wasn't a nightmare?
No. No, it wasn't a nightmare. You must be starving. You should take a bath, and then we'll go out and find you something to eat. What do you say? Okay. I'll run you a bath.
Had to pick food. You know, these kids be waking up hungry. First thing on their mind is some food. All right, let's go here. Get some little bath water. Carl, watch that tub out now. You in the hotel, you don't know what's been going on in that tub. You about to take hers out too. Oh, she about to cut her hair. All right, come on, Alice.
You're pretty like that.
Appreciate you.
You really look like a human now.
Now they got
Your bath's ready.
They got cyber wildlife, fake lions and polar bears. Boy, they out here on another level. What else y'all got? Canada still Android free zone. Oh, Canada ain't playing. They don't want none of that over there. Canada said nobody. I feel that. Let's take a little peek outside. It's still raining. All right, let's see what's on this TV real fast. Boston Marathon.
victim's name was Todd Williams, an unemployed man from Corktown. According to initial reports, he was shot by his android, an AX-400. The android fled the scene, and a police search is now in progress. Reporting live for Channel 16 News, I'm Josh Douglas.
So they don't know he got a little girl? They ain't mentioned the girl yet. I would think they would say the android and kidnap the girl.
Choice. He would have killed me if you hadn't stopped him.
Yeah, listen up.
What are we gonna do? We have nowhere to go. And the police are looking for us now.
That android yesterday, he gave me an address. He said we could get help there. Could be worth a try. We can't change the past, Alice. But we can decide the future. We're gonna pull through, and soon all this will just be a bad memory. Finish getting ready. I'll go out and find some food for you, and then we can get going.
All right, I guess we gotta go find some breakfast. I know you ain't. No, hold on. Put that down. I know you ain't about to leave that gun here with her. You are? That's what's up. That's what's up, Android. I think Cora, she got the longest story right now. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. That boy Connor over there.
Lieutenant Anderson, Detroit Police. Looking for a female android robbed a store down the road last night. You seen anything?
An android? No, I don't take androids here.
Have you seen anyone that looks like this?
Fuck. I knew there was something weird about her. She came in last night. She was dressed normal, you know? There was no way I could tell.
Is it still here?
Yeah, probably. Room 28.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Oh, we Connor now.
Ben, yeah, it's still at the motel. Sent some uniforms to cordon off the area. I'm headed to his room now. You wait in the car.
I'm not waiting in no car.
I think it's best if I go with you.
Listen, I'm tired of you talking back to me. You're a machine, so shut the fuck up and do what I say.
All I want is to accomplish my mission. I'm sorry if that upsets you.
You want to see the end of your mission? Stop busting my fucking balls.
Do you have an option to go sit in the car? Hell no, we going. I don't know what you got going on, Hank. All right. Now I'm pretty sure Cora gonna have to figure out how to get up out of there. If she haven't already.
It's gone.
All right, we got to get to the train station. All right. Okay, we got threats over there. Come on, we're gonna come down here. Come on. And while I'm sitting up here sweating, we got a guy over here. Come on, we're gonna have to cross the street.
Still attending the scene. No sign yet of the suspect. Over.
There you go. Good job. Good job. I think what's helping her too. They still ain't saying nothing about no little girl. Come on, come on. All right, good job. It ain't them I'm worried about. It's Connor.
Are you okay?
All right. This look like it could have went so many ways. We ain't gonna go through all the ways it could have went. But Morning Hotel, explore the motel. We got here. We could have got spotted by the police, but we didn't, which could have led us down this path. Kind of chased us. And then we have to go across the highway. That's crazy. And then we reach the other side. We didn't have to do none of that. Okay, bet.
Several sources report that CyberLife has provided Detroit police with a prototype detective android. Although police assistant androids have existed for several years now, this would be the first case of an android being authorized to play an active role in criminal investigations. We contacted CyberLife for comment, but no longer.
It looked like the first case that we saw in a police station when we was analyzing those files.
There's a place where we can be free. Find Jericho.
Look like this right here.
Spirits have changed.
Ain't got no change.
Not surprised. Apparently she did. Yeah. I know. It's crazy, right? Oh, yeah. Sure. I'll talk to you later.
got android astronauts. There you go. You'll use them for something like that. Send them up in space. Put that down. Let's go. I have to go back here. Follow the trail to Jericho. I just did. I just came over here. Oh, I gotta analyze it. All right. Okay. Now I gotta find this little fox looking thing. I see it on the wall down there. Right over there.
Do you know where Jericho is?
She don't know nothing, big dog. But it's over here. Next to the boxing glove. Here we are. Okay, so now we gotta find on the side of the building. Let me see. Side of the building with a pink stripe. In that alleyway over there. Okay, so the button I can press. Y'all taking all day. Let's go. There we go. So we got one right here. And then the next one. Right here. Alright, where the next one at? Some robots. Robots behind the gate. What's up? Good, sir? Let's see. Oh, over here. We got one right here. We got one right here. And then we need one more. Move this out the way. There you go. There we go. Here we go. need another clue. Okay, up here by the window. Oh, I see it up there. Up here. That's one. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to climb the roof somehow. Can I move this? There we go. Climb it up. Up. Oh yeah, Marcus on. Oh, Marcus on a different level right now. All right. Cool. We got one here, and then the last one. Missing one. Oh, see nothing on this wall. Am I tripping? One, two. I gotta be tripping, y'all. Oh man, clever. That's nice. No, this light work for him. Let me get my controller ready. Use. Oh yeah, we're gonna run the wall. Go hit here. It's tough. All right, what's next? Okay. Okay. It's up here. One tubby. 2, 3. Man, they making it hard to get in Jericho, huh? So how are we gonna get up there? Okay. Nope, can't run and go that way. Okay, can't do that. There we go. Let's try this way. There we go. Okay, that would be too high. There we go. There you go, Marcus. We gotta find that hole in the wall. Okay, look like it's here. We found the next graffiti, didn't we? Or am I tripping? It's not this one. So I take it they want us to come in here, but they ain't gonna help us find the next graffiti. We gotta find it ourselves. That's what I'm guessing. They hid the symbol like this. You see that? They hid the symbol by the poles. Boy, they something else. Let's come on up in here. They doing the most now. They were doing the most. They had me in shambles. All right, did we finally make it? They call it Jericho off a ship. Whoa. Now how I'm supposed to get over there? Alright, this way ain't gonna cut it, y'all. We're gonna have to find another path. We're gonna have to come this way. Nah, all this stuff unstable. I don't like that. You about to use the crane? Okay, you about to use that to get across. All right, be careful out there, big dog. What's that, a flashlight? Give me that. There we go. Where the hell are we going? What's up in there? I don't like this. What's back here? Hey, what the hell is that? What the hell is that? Whoa! Oh, hell no. Man, hell no. This done turned into a damn horror game. up in here? Marcus, get ready. You might have to whoop some ass in a minute. They doing this. They doing the most for me. Like we have to go back the way we came, or we ain't even come this way. I think that thing tore it up. Now we gotta go back down through this way. Who the hell is down here? Guess we gotta go the way the thing ran. If it were here. Man, I don't like none of this. Shit, we've been exploring a damn boat. Oh, what the hell? Oh, get out of there, Marcus. That hurt it. I mean, for an android. Remember this light back. I don't know where the hell I'm at. There they go.
Welcome to Jericho.
The ones that we looking for, that's Connor and Hank looking for. Yeah, that turned into a little horror scene for a second. All right, yeah, we pretty much did everything. All right, so we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna pause it there. We was in search for Jericho, Carl looking for Jericho, of course, and Marcus went for Jericho and he found it. So we finally made it. So next episode, part 4, we're gonna actually discover what is Jericho in the android's mind. I'm pretty sure we know Jericho is a place where the androids, or shall I say deviants, feel like they can be free, be themselves, broken from the construct of having to have this programming that the humans want them to do and have full consciousness. And I'm pretty sure that's what Jericho is. So thank you for chilling with Rich Chill and Play. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, salute.